And here we are in this amazing exhibit here at the Pepperdine Museum, the Frederick Wiseman Museum here at Pepperdine University. And so one of many shows, I think you've mentioned 6 shows this year, 10 shows. How many shows have you done with exhibit-wise?
There's about 4 this year, but there's going to be 2 more at the end of the year. Yeah.
So this is one of 6 shows that has been curated from the Frederick Wiseman Foundation. And so what is here, and I'll let you share what you have put together as a curator within this major show as we start showing a few pieces. So talk to me about what you've put together and why here.
Okay, the collection we're showing here is a grouping of California artists from our collection. And Fred always believed in supporting the artists in your community. And we can travel all over the world and bring back fabulous things, but we shouldn't overlook what's in our own backyard. And what we did here is we have several of the artists, actually quite a few of the artists. And this is one of the artists who is actually our artist in residence, Joe Morrison. And he started by doing recycled bundles of carpet padding and colored tapes and soda pop bottles and all of that. And then he evolved into putting all that material inside and then casting it in fiberglass, making a slick surface. Very much like what was going on earlier in Los Angeles with the pool schools, slick surfaces, you know, like on automobiles, surfboards, and all of that. So he's taken it a step beyond.
I'm here with Michael Zakian, which will introduce himself here in a minute, but we're here with Michael. We want to talk about this amazing exhibit here that is sharing our California artists. And so what we'd love to do is have Michael talk about the show that's here, what it means to Pepperdine.
The museum was dedicated on September 12th, 1992. So this year is the 15th anniversary. And the exciting thing is that we've kept the vision of Fred Wiseman going all these years.
And so this show here, how long was it in progress, and how long will it be up here at the
usually,
museum for people to come and see?
This exhibition is curated by Billy Milam Wiseman, who was Fred's second wife, and she's the director of the Wiseman Foundation. And usually we work on these shows about 3 to 4 months in advance. All of the pieces are from the foundation collection. But Billy always tries to choose a group of works that has kind of its own integrity, makes its own statement. And one thing that I think is really special about this exhibition is that Fred loved diversity, he loved vitality, he loved excitement, he loved difference. Fred was an art collector who, as we in the business like to say, was bitten by the art bug. He'd go to galleries and just be excited by something. He didn't respond to big names necessarily. He responded very viscerally to things that he saw. So the collection kind of has his stamp on it. Everything is very unique, but each piece represents a very different artistic point of view, and that's what he loved about the art collection.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Great.
I came here from Hong Kong about 25 years ago. I'm English, American now, and I lived in the Orient for 10 years, working in China and around the area. And so there was a lot of information I gathered during that period of time that I didn't necessarily use there, and it started to come out here when I could really think about it. So I started using wood about 15 years ago.
I was playing with the angle because just the way it would reflect the light, a lot different than something that would be flat.
Most of your objects, Andy, are dimensional. There's
Right.
there's character, there's sculptures to it. Is obviously the influences of other California artists in the past. I mean, just instead of just
a lot of different things. Waves, to me, waves are like moving sculptures, and when you're riding one, the way the light hits it from different, it's changing all the time. So I like the idea of making